this is going to be a quick one hopefully. So this is how to change the oil seal on your PTO shaft. I've given it a clean already. What you've got in there, you've got a little C-clip right in the end. You've got to get that out. And the best way to get it out is with a pair of Circlip pliers, although I'm not holding out much hope for these. These are a bit too little, but we'll see if we can get it off. You never know. I might have to grind the ends of these up. Yeah, I'm just going to go and grind the end of these up because they're a little bit past it, so I'm going to sacrifice them. So I've just modified my Circlip pliers to that. I've squared them off. That should work a lot better in here now. Get this little sucker out. It's on its way out now. You pull that little sucker off. Like that. I don't think it matters which way it goes round. On Circlips they have with holes in. The holes are normally tapered, so you have to make sure you get the taper. So when you put your Circlip pliers in, it tries to hold them in. But that's just a C-clip, just a straight clip. Look. We'll chuck that down there. So now that little clip's off there, we could take this over to press, and hopefully we should be able to press that shaft out by holding that, and that should press it out through the bearing. There is another clip in the back, but we've got no hopes of getting out because it's got no tabs on it. Well, you could probably push a screwdriver down through that hole there and push the clip off, but we should be able to just push this out. So I'm going to chuck this in the old press. Okay, so that pushed off all nice and nice on my press. That was definitely a good buy, that press. So there's our shaft, and there's our old seal. Right there. Now what we do need to do is pull out this Circlip. Sorry about the rain again. So there's a little hole in the outside of the casing there. And what I've done is I've pushed the join of the clip all the way around to that hole, and then I've just banged the screwdriver in, and the screwdriver's gone behind there. Now I should be able to prise that all the way out, and then that bearing will pop out as well. So I should quickly do that if I get another screwdriver. Don't let it go ping, and you lose it. There you go, there's that one. There is a position for you can kind of grab it with a screwdriver, but it's a pain. So I find the best way is to punch it out through that hole. Now that should come out like that. It's nearly out. I'm just going to just assist it the rest of the way. I need to put it over a bit of tube or something, don't I? So I'm going to find a bit of tube to put it over so I can push it out. So there's our bearing out. There's the sleeve that the seal runs on, so the new seal is going to run on there as well. Like that. And there's the old seal, which is an old leather one. So that's guaranteed to leak, isn't it? Now to get that out, we've now got to get another Circlip out. And it's the same thing, apart from there's no hole to make it easy. So I'm going to have to try and grab it with a screwdriver and flick it out again. Probably be easier with two people, want to get the screwdriver underneath the other one. actually. I'll use my other pair of hands, I'll use my vice just to get this started. So to get that one out, I'll put that in the vice because I could lever it and bugger around with it. Just got the screwdriver in there, flick that over and then just worked it out. So anyway, that's out. So I'll make sure I don't get them mixed up, but they should be the same. And then this horrible old seal should be able to be knocked out. Let's see if we can get the move. I believe we can, Gov. I believe we can. So there is your old seal out. The old leather dunger. Looks like it's got a bit of rubber right at the edge there, but yeah, pretty much leather or felt or some shit. Anyway, that's out. So I'm going to just go and degrease this case now the rest of the way, and then I can put a new seal in. So there's a nice new seal. What I'm going to do before I put it in, I'm going to grease. Put a little bit of grease around the outside of it. And then we'll stick him in. Not going a bit more yet, but it's on its way. What I will do is I shall put that back in again. And that dictates how far the seal goes down. Actually, looking at it, I probably could have knocked it the other way as well, the way it's going in, but I believe that is in, Gov. Right. Just knock him down a bit more. Very nearly there, that is. Very nearly, Gov. Maybe next time I do one is I might use my press Anyway, I should put this all the way down, then I'll put the rest of the bits back in. Okay, so that new seal's all the way home on that clip in there. Now we can put the bearing back in. We'll put a little bit of grease around it, a little bugger and all, before he goes in. Get him in. Right, that's that. And then this little sleeve here has got to go back in. There's a few wear marks on it where the old seal was running, so I'm going to turn it around the other way, so it runs on a new piece. I'm going to give it a good old grease up in there. And stem back in. There, and put that other clip back in. Like that. Make sure it's all the way home, which it is, which is lovely. So that's that part done again. We've got to do chuck the shaft back through, bit of grease like that. Might have to press it back through, but that's alright because I've got press. It may go on with a tack. That we're going to press him on. It's going to be the way to go, isn't it? So all I've got to do now, press that on, put the Circlip on, gasket on the back, and that can go back in a tractor. Then that's that gearbox sealed up. So that's all pushed back together. It does take a press to push it back on again. If you haven't got a press, I'd suggest you make friends with someone who has got one, because you will need one. I mean, you can clout it, but it's not going to do a lot of favours. Anyway, that's back on, nice new seal in there, clips are all back on. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to chuck a bit of lube on the back of there, put the gasket on, and I can go and stick it on the tractor, and that's that all sealed up. So there's our gasket on. I'm just going to put a little bit less around here again. Don't want it to leak. I hate leaky tractors. Oh no, the paintbrush has fallen off. Gov. There we go. Any excess I can wipe off after. Anyway, that now ready to go in. Let's put that back together like that. Let's get some more of this. It's good stuff, that is. Right, as I say, that's now ready to go back on our tractor. I should take it over and put it on. I'm just going to put this back in its hole in. And I don't know, there's a hole under there like a drain. I've just stuck that to the bottom. There we go. Now I did see on one of the Fergy pages that someone had done an oil seal on one of these, and reckons it was leaking worse after he'd done it than when he started. So I don't know how you balls it up, but I guess you must have damaged the seal. Well, I'm just going to finish that off by hand, and then that's done. I can put his cap on. And that, as they say, governor, is that. So I can now, with my hand on my heart, say that I've done my best to this tractor so far, lick wise from front to back. Last thing I've got to do on this seal wise is the 2 half shaft seals, which I've got in a kit, so I shall pull all the back plates off, give them a good clean up, do the brakes, change those seals as well, so that'll be every seal that's been changed on this tractor. So hopefully whoever buys it will have a nice leak-free tractor. I did go to the trouble of buying a new cap as well, because this didn't have a cap on it. There's a nice new cap. It just screws on like that, and then I shall nip it up with a spanner later, but there we go. That's how you do that bit then. I hope it's been of some help to some of you. It may not have been, but at least, oh, all that crap off there. At least you'll have a better idea in it.